Hey, it's Kevin. Thank you so much for stopping by for another No BS social media chat. Today we're talking the double D's, the two D's. Okay, get your mind out of the gutter. We're not talking YouTube and Instagram double D's. We're talking about discipline and dedication. The one thing I continually see time and time again in the artists I work with, in the media clients I consult, and even just the small businesses I deal with, is the hesitation about putting in the time, the effort, the work. You know, we go back to video one, and I don't even know when I came up with the idea that social media is more like running a marathon than running a sprint. I talk about it time and time again, and that's where the dedication and the discipline come in, of knowing you've got to do something day in, day out, expect slow returns until all of a sudden something big pops, something big happens. I know it's tough. I know it's frustrating. I know you can beat your head against a wall and say, I just don't feel I'm getting there anywhere with this. And you know what? If that's the case, then walk away. If that's the case, go ahead and go back to using social media just for fun, just for your own selfish needs. But if you truly do want it to help build your business, your personal brand, your career, use it professionally, then you really need to put in the time. You really need not only just the time, but the discipline and the dedication. I'll be honest with you, there are just some days I'm not in the mood. But every day for the last nearly 10 years, I go in and crunch numbers every morning and every night. Day in, day out, Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day, New Year's Day, birthday, days when I'm sick, days when I'm laid up. I haven't missed a day. And somebody kind of challenged me on that the other day, and I went back and showed them the Post-it notes back when I was just tracking MySpace back in the day, tracking multiple programs on MySpace. And because I wasn't necessarily doing this full time, I was still working in radio, I actually showed them the notes that I would keep the copious notes from whether I was doing it on my phone, whether I was doing it on my laptop, whether I was doing it on my work computer, wherever it was, that morning and night data that I kept, and I still keep to this day. I haven't really tracked. I mean, I do some general MySpace tracking these days, but I haven't tracked MySpace in a few years now. But day in and day out, I was tracking MySpace and still have the data to prove it. Day in, day out, I'm in Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and Twitter and all these accounts. That's dedication. And it's also discipline. And I think that's the important part about all of this, is you have to have both. I mean, you can be dedicated, but you can kind of slough off the day. Well, one day won't hurt. You're not really hurting your dedication. That's where the discipline comes in. And fortunately, because I played sports in school, notice I didn't say I was an athlete. Notice I didn't say I was good. Or I guess I should say I attempted to play sports. I did a lot more practicing than I did playing over the years. But that's where I learned discipline. That's where I learned dedication. I didn't necessarily have the physical attributes. And to look at me now, you think, how could you play basketball? But I didn't necessarily have the talent to play well. But if there was one thing I knew nobody could do better than me, that would be work hard and work a lot. So it was discipline. It was dedication. It was putting in the time and the effort. And even if you've got talent, those who rise to the top, the cream that rises to the top, are the ones who put in the time and put in the effort and show their discipline and show their dedication. I know it's tough. I know it's not fun. I know there are just some days you want to chuck it. But I advise you to really stop and think about it and realize that there are going to be benefits. There are going to be rewards, that it is going to work for you. I can't tell you when. If I could tell you when, I'd sell the service, I'd put together a little ebook, and boom, I'd be done, and I'd just be raping in the money. It's not the case at all, because it's different for everybody. You know, as I talk about these videos, there aren't a lot of views on these videos, but I'm seeing now here, a couple of years in, we're really starting to see the numbers pick up each and every day. Somebody's watching, somebody's finding them. And more importantly, when people find them, they reach out and they contact and we connect. And that's what it's all about. Putting in the discipline, putting in the dedication, doing each and every video each and every week, no matter if one person watches it or no people watch it, or even 1,000 or 10,000 or 1,000,000 people watch it. Discipline, dedication. It goes so far in social media and will put you further ahead of everybody else who's just going through the motions. And I think that's the important part too, is there are just some people just going through the motions. Please don't be one of them. Think about it. I know it's not New Year's yet, but a good New Year's resolution. Think about for the future, but start it right now. Back next week, another No BS social media chat. NoBSSocial.com, our website. You can find us there. You can also find us on YouTube. Our user, No BS Social there. You can find them on Facebook. We're all over the place. Just type in No BS Social Media in a Google search and you're going to find a video. Enjoy. See you next week. And thanks so much for coming by. Thanks for taking the time and having the discipline and dedication to watch these. Thanks.